Do you ever feel like you're living your life inside of this box or these walls or this cupboard packed with toilet paper and you want to get out, but you just don't know how? And you think to yourself just how cool life could have been if you were more confident, more worthy, if you had the skills you needed, if you had all those cool things that the people who are doing that thing that you really deep down want to do have, you know, that thing that you really want to have, that you're holding yourself back from doing. Sometimes when I don't feel confident enough or worthy enough or good enough or just have the skills that I need in order to do something, I just pretend. When there's something that just feels out of reach, something that I want to feel, something that I want to do or I want to have, I just pretend that I'm the kind of person who could do that thing, the person who would take action on the things that needed to take action on, the kind of person that would just solve that issue, that wouldn't be afraid, that would just learn that skill necessary to move forward and actually do the thing. I've shared this a few times before about when I wanted to get in shape. I would like tell myself, I am an athlete, I am strong, I am capable, I am worthy. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. I'm telling you right now, you got this. Strong AF. And I would like see myself and pretend that I was this new kind of person that I really wanted to experience and that I wanted to be within myself. And so me pretending and saying all these affirmations and things to myself really truly made me believe that I was an athlete, which led me to taking action. And that's really important. We can't just do the affirmations, we have to also take action. But that's why I think that when we actually pretend that we are this new human that's capable and worthy and able to do this new thing, we will automatically take action because that person who is that way would take action, right? Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to hang out with me some more. When I first started this YouTube channel and when I started my Instagram account and I wanted to start making stories and I wanted to talk to you guys on my camera, it just felt so weird, and it still oftentimes does. So I had to at first pretend that I knew what I was doing and that I actually had something to someone to give, and then slowly I would start to actually believe in the fact that I did have something worthy of someone wanting to listen to what I had to say. The more you practice, I think the more you experience and you see yourself doing that thing, and that way it'll become your natural state and it'll get easier and easier and easier and easier. Something that can be really helpful is visualizing and figuring out, okay, who is it that has that thing, that does that thing, that feels that thing that I want to experience in my life? And then how would they act in this situation? What would they feel? What would they think? And just like step into that role of pretending to be that kind of person. Sometimes we'll break through for a while, but then we'll go back into our old habits, or at least that's what happens for me. And then I have to become aware of the fact that I've gone back into my old limiting beliefs and thinking that I'm not good enough, worthy enough, and I have to cautiously make an effort to step back into that role of feeling like I am able and capable and that I can do and experience these things that I want in my life. And I think that's so important. I'm a big believer of unpacking our past and realizing what it is, the reasons why we're having these limiting beliefs, and just going a little bit deeper than just pretending. Throughout our life, a lot of things happen to us, and sometimes we gotta open ourselves up, we gotta clean ourselves out, stick to the bottom of it. But in case you're not ready for that, in case you just want a little bit of a trick and a tool, this strategy is really helpful and useful for anyone who isn't maybe ready to dig deep or can't find the solution, can't seem to overcome it even though they've gone to therapy and, you know, tried all these different things. I think the strategy of just pretending is so powerful, at least to give it a try. It may work for you, it may not. Just giving it a shot. Also, do you like all my little B-rolls? Because I'm trying to be creative with what I got. Now, you may be wondering, why are you in your workout outfit? And that's because I thought of this video idea while I was at the gym. And I'm a big believer of the fact that when you get an idea, you need to take action right away, because the longer you wait from taking action when you get an idea, the less likely it is that you're actually gonna do it and get through with it. At least from my experience, that's the case. And so I wanted to do this right away, and I did manage to put on makeup. I think it's smushed though, but I still think it's better that I did this video with smushed makeup than not doing it at all, right? And I think it's just as important that if you get an idea that there's something that you've been waiting to do that you really want to do, and this video kind of sparked that within you, that you take action right away, because the longer you wait, you'll forget about this video, you'll forget about that thing, and it'll just again be that thing in the back of your mind that you maybe never take action on. So why not do it right now? And sometimes if you need to pretend to be the person that could do that thing or be that thing, you need accessories. I got my gym bag here with me, so I'll see what I can find. Ooh, this could work. You need to step into that role, and that can look like different things. I mean, maybe something like this would make you feel like tough, badass, strong. Does that do it for you? Maybe? Or maybe it could just be like looking yourself in the mirror and flexing and being like, you're tough, you're badass, you're a tough ass person. Strong AF. It could also be wearing the scarf, just like your favorite author when you're trying to write a book and you need, you know, to step into that role of that creative author. This is actually a bath towel, but I'm just kind of trying to be a little creative with what I got in my bag over here.
How's your channel going?
Good. Yeah.
Can you do this a couple times?
You have?
I have a lot of better food.
Thank you, you too. My whole point of this is that you need to do what you gotta do to be able to step into that role and truly believe that you are that new person, that new thing that you have created within your mind that is capable of doing that thing that you really deep down want. Whatever that takes or whatever that looks like for you. I think every single human has an insecurity in one way or another, and I think that a lot of us have confidence, but self-esteem is something very different. I feel that it's more of how I feel about myself when I'm by myself. Tom Billieu said that, and I stole it and I grabbed it and I hold on to it. So how I feel when I'm by myself and no one's looking, no one's giving me critics or positive feedback, it's like just my feeling about myself. And I think that self-esteem is what's gonna either hold us back from the things that we really want because of fear of whatever it is that we're scared of, or I think self-esteem is what's gonna move us in the direction and take action and do the things that we really deep down want, regardless of anything, because we believe in ourselves. I don't know about you, but I got a lot of chatter going on. If I want to start something new, I want to try out something that I know I'm not good at yet, or at least that's what I'm assuming. I'll have a lot of fear and just think I'm not capable or worthy of doing it, and that's when I just have to become aware of those thoughts and realize that what if I were? What if I just pretended that I was the kind of person who could do that thing? And I think that once I create that character, this new me that I want to be within this role, within this area of my life, it gets easier for that fear and those small chattering, disbelieving, limiting believing to slowly disappear and fade away. Maybe at one point I will get back into this old habit of thinking that, oh, you're not a businesswoman, you couldn't do that, or whatever it is, that again, I become aware that, oh, I'm going back into my old habits, my old limiting beliefs. Let me just become aware of that and get back into this new role, this new person that I want to be, this new person that I want to become, and pretend that I am capable and worthy of doing this thing. And slowly I'll start to believe that I am. And I feel like I've been able to use this within so many areas of my life, and slowly I'm starting to believe in more and more in myself. Then new things come up and I'll catch another limiting belief, but then I start all over again. Because when we've lived our life a certain way our entire life, it's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of practice to get to that other side, to create these new habits for ourselves. But I think it's worth it. Do you think it's worth it? Hi, so now it's your turn. I think it's time for you to realize or figure out where in your life are you holding yourself back from limiting beliefs, you know, putting yourself into that box, into that cupboard filled with the toilet paper that's stopping you from actually taking action on something that you really deep down want. And how could you pretend to be the kind of person who could take action, who could actually do that thing that you really, really want to do, and just play with it. Pretend that it's a game. Ask yourself, how would I act? Who would I be? How would I feel if I was this person who was able and capable of doing this? And just play with it. Have fun. Say the affirmations, take the action, and just have fun. Once again, have fun with it and just pretend. And if you want something in your life, I think the most important thing is that you believe in you so deeply to the core that you can do it, even when no one else does and no one else can see the vision that you have in your mind, that can be really challenging. But when you can step into this role of the person who is capable and worthy and able to do it, I think it can get a little bit easier to have that belief in yourself that you can do it, unless that comes naturally to you. To me, it doesn't always come naturally to me. It's been like a skill that I've had to work on, and using this method has helped me a couple of times doing that, and sometimes I've used other methods, but I do think that whatever it takes for us to believe so deeply in ourselves, in the fact that we can do that thing, that we can create that life that we really deep down want. Claustrophobia.